I was about 83 kilos and now I'm down to about 65. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the vlog. So we are in the kitchen right now and I'm going to try to make myself a smoothie. I want to record and show you guys how I'm making it. Maybe you'll like it and you would want to try it out. It's a very simple recipe. I take about 100 grams of oats, put in 2 glasses of water and cook it. So I have the oats ready here. This is how it looks like. If you try to eat oats just cooked, they're very bland. You typically won't be able to eat it more than 2 or 3 times. So to make it interesting, what I do is that I add bananas, I add apples, and add different fruits. So every day I change the fruit, add a little bit of honey and a tinge of coffee or maybe different flavoring into it so that it tastes different and I don't feel bored of having it every day. I was about 83 kilos and now I'm down to about 65. One of the way I reduce my weight is to substitute one meal with an oat smoothie. Let's go have a look at what I use. So I just showed you the oats and then I have cut fruits which I use. So today I'm going to be using apples and I've got bananas in there already cut. I've prepped it before because I want to keep the video short. I don't want to bore you guys posting like 10-15 minute videos. So I typically keep my videos to about 2 minutes so that it's quick. You guys get to enjoy what I'm doing. You can try out what I'm doing. So let's go make the smoothie. So let's go blend all this up together. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot from my GoPro. So again, I've mounted the GoPro over here using the suction cup. This is what I love about the suction cup because you don't need to be a biker to like the suction cup. You can actually mount it anywhere for doing any kind of videos, right? If you're shooting in the kitchen, you want to shoot your kids playing, you don't want to hold the camera, you can just put it on the suction cup and then just let it record and then you can cut out whatever you don't want to. I'm using the iPhone 6s as well as the GoPro 3 Plus today for shooting this video. What I would do is that I would put in my oats as well as my fruits into it and then I'll blend it, and once it's to a particular consistency, then I would add some water. I make sure that my total quantity does not exceed a liter. However, sometimes it becomes a bit too thick because of the fruit's consistency. At that point, what I would do is that I would add a little more water to make it thinner. The whole idea is that it should not be too thick or too thin, just like a smoothie that you would buy out of a coffee day or out of any shop, right? When you order a smoothie, you would know how the consistency is and we would like to keep it to the same consistency. You can add a little bit of ice, but it depends on you. If you are a person who is sensitive to cold, if you're going to catch a cold, then I would suggest not to add ice. Otherwise you can go and add some ice to this. Now adding ice would make it more thicker, like a slushy. That's the consistency that you're aiming for your smoothie to get. However, if you don't like the consistency, you can skip the ice, add a little more water and blend it more. Blending it more is going to make it much smoother in texture. So typically I put the fruits first, then the oats. I just forgot guys and did it the other way. The reason I put the fruits first is that they're closer to the blades. They'll get mashed faster than the oats. Right now it's going to take a longer time to blend because I put the oats first and the fruits next. If you have a NutriBullet, it helps because it's purpose built to make smoothies. This is just a normal grinder at home. I'm moving it around a bit so that if there's any fruits or anything on the top, they get to move down. Just finished blending it. This is how the consistency will be. It's going to be difficult for you to drink this out of a bottle at this consistency, so we'll add a little water to it. Let me get some water. You may want to measure how much water you're putting in. I'm not, because I know the mark. So I've been doing this for the last 6 months now. So I know the mark that if I fill in water and it comes to a particular level in there, that means it's going to yield me a liter. So I'm just eyeballing the mark of how much water needs to be put in. You may want to measure it. Now I'm going to add a little bit honey. I'm using Dabur honey squeezy bottle because it's very convenient. It's super convenient actually. If you use the normal honey bottle, you end up having to use a spoon and all that other stuff. So I'm just putting in a squeeze of honey. Usually, if you want to measure it, it's this full teaspoon of honey is what I use. The reason I add a bit of coffee is that there's caffeine in it, and caffeine usually will help you burn more calories through the day. So this meal supplements my lunch. So whatever rice I would have normally eaten in the afternoon for lunch, that is supplemented by this smoothie. So adding a little coffee will boost up my energies post workout. So I'm going to dish the whole smoothie into a bottle. So I use this bottle. This is 890 ml, plus or minus a few ml. That's the capacity which Tupperware claims for this particular bottle. I have a little left over right now. So what I would do is pour it in a glass and finish it right now. So that's how I get my 1 liter out for the day. So let's close the lid on this so I don't spill it. So if I eat 2 bowls of rice for lunch, what I've done is I've replaced both the bowls of rice with this 1 liter smoothie that I have. So that's how it helped me to lose some weight. Finish what's left over. The 350 ml cup, again this is a Tupperware cup that I use. So this filled up to about, I would say, halfway of 350 ml. So that's it. I would say about 175 ml. So this is 175 ml, and that's about 890 ml that I filled up. So that's close to a liter or slightly above a liter. I hope you enjoyed watching me make the oats, banana and apple smoothie with a little bit of honey and coffee. Cheers guys. What's up guys? Guess what? We hit the 110 subscriber mark today. We can get to the 1000 mark. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button. The subscribe button that's right down there. It's red in color. Go ahead, click it. Get us to the 1000 mark.